Hello, hello. Ah, this time the mic works appropriately. Alright. Hello, hello. My name is actually Genome, and I am today continuing the drawing that I started earlier today. Why? I don't know. This time I have a bit more time to work on it, so yeah. Alright, without further ado, let's switch over to drawing. Yeah. Wait a minute, did you update your PNG? I don't think I did. Also, hello Trapper Chat, welcome to the stream. Again. What part of the PNG did you mean? Like, the way I look or what? There we go. I mean, I can change my face or... You know, I can just like... The PNG is in different position as usual. Hang on, wait, really? Oh yeah, it is a little bit. Hang on. It's kind of the same. Yeah, but it's working fine for now. So, I think I'm gonna make a little touches or make small changes to her, and then I'll probably just continue with the other two as well. I was thinking of streaming Dead Space instead, but I've got a little bit more time now than earlier today, and yeah. Should be okay to stream drawing for a little bit, and hopefully I can get to a place where I can call it finished. Will I color this in? No, most likely not, but... Oh. Hang on, gotta take a sip. I hope that wasn't audible. Oh wait, I forgot to mute my phone. Alright. Yeah, everything should be... Oh nice, very loud. I just can't get away with it, can I? You know what, I think I'm gonna keep this pattern, whatever this is supposed to be. Or I can just like make... It's something like this. Yeah. So, how is everyone doing today? The whole 2 viewers. Oh, I did raid Erex's earlier, and I immediately followed him afterwards because I totally forgot to follow him. I don't know why I keep forgetting to follow people, but it just happens. Maybe I'll keep this line. Doing good, just reading a bunch of webtoons. Webtoons, nice. I don't read much webtoons other than, I don't know, bits and pieces that people recommend me to reading. I don't even remember the names anymore. Can enlarge this part. Here we go. Yeah. What about GigaChat, man? What? GigaChat, man? What do you mean? Is it someone that I draw, or what do you mean exactly? I'm familiar with the meme, but... Huh. Oh, wait, you're asking what about me, if I'm doing well. Yeah, I just realized that way too late. Yeah, I'm doing fine. I took a little nap. I ate dinner. That's about it. Nothing new, nothing exciting. I'm just, you know, doing whatever. I can't can't believe that I didn't realize that you're talking about me being Giga Chad. Noise. I was actually considering finishing up Dead Space, but I was like, you know what? I think I want to draw first instead. Just like spend as much time on this thing as possible while talking about random stuff. Oh, right. Because this is like a bodysuit, there needs to be kind of wrinkles in here. Then it's kind of bleeds into the other part. I'm not really good at drawing wrinkles, but it is what it is. There's this one webtoon called The Boxer, and the series just ended. It'll be available till like July the 28th. Sorry to hear that. It's like, if you're into boxing sports, that is, I don't mind them. I'm not really much into sports in general, but I do. If it's like a good story or whatever, then I can probably get into it. I remember this series called... I forgot the name actually. But it's about a new type of boxing that involves robot arms instead of just like, you know, regular arms. I forgot the name. But it's fairly... I'm not sure if it's popular, but it's fairly well known. This needs to be connected to something. Guess I could do it like this. Yeah, sure. I'll do it like this. I've seen the poster for the anime, didn't watch it. Well, yeah, if it's not... Well, you know what they say, don't judge a book by its cover, but if the cover isn't really appealing, then, you know, why bother? Or if the premises isn't really that exciting or interesting, but yeah. Kinda sad I don't know that one. Oh, about the robot arms? Yeah, it's, not sure if it's... Hang on. Excuse me. A bit of a snivels. Oh, I didn't mean that it seemed bad. There's just so many things out there. Ah, yeah, I can relate. I have the same way with watching streamers in general. I just can't keep up. But the Boxer is actually incredibly different, and it's great if you like it. The Boxer. Right, the webtoon The Boxer. I'll make a mental note of that. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm gonna read it at all. Oh, wait, there is this one webtoon that I really enjoy reading, and it's called Half-Cut Hero. Basically, you got your typical fantasy setting, but every character in the story is like a different kind of degenerate or kind of weeaboo, and it's absolutely fantastic. Ohio, yo, Alto welcome, welcome to the stream. Also, welcome Josephine Mukuro. I didn't expect you here. Welcome. Ah, the gang is all here, except for, you know, the other 500 people that should be watching this. I'm just kidding. Don't force 500 people to watch me. But I'll read that one. Alright, let me find the title for it, because to me it's really good. Half-Cut Hero. I don't think I can find it. Wait, is it called 4-Cut Hero? Let me double check that, because I really like reading that. Yeah, it is called 4-Cut Hero. Okay, so write it down, and in case I mispronounce it, 4-Cut Hero. Yeah. I don't think I could continue watching it because it's behind a paywall. I mean, understandable because the artists need food too. But yeah, maybe they'll update it later. I want to leech off your art skills. Let it seep through me. But that's not how it works, man. You got to work for it. I mean, I could probably just teach you a book. Actually, speaking of which, I did mention in a previous art stream today, as a matter of fact, that I wanted to do some paintings, like Bob Ross style painting videos, and we draw a happy little tree right over there, something like that. However, then I started talking about this concept art guy that is actually pretty good at doing concept art. Then I think I drifted off a little bit until, I don't know, I ended the stream. But yeah, what I wanted to say was, like, I was considering doing that kind of art streams before. So I'm gonna start painting, like, I think, oh wait, that looked like, it's not that bad. Alright, I'm making progress. So I was thinking, start with like a landscape. Actually, maybe not that large. Okay, make a reverse landscape. Oh god, this is messing up. I'll figure something out. I think it's because the canvas is really large and that's why it's kind of lagging. 5,000 by 5,000. Jeez Louise, what the actual friend. Yeah, I know. Gotta do your reps, but I'm already doing too many reps. Too many type of reps. Same here. I'm actually also doing a lot of things at the same time. But that's okay. I'm taking it slow, like one step at a time. I gotta fix the feet. Feet. Kind of slim. Get something like this. Now it kind of looks like socks. I don't know, man. Feet are very difficult to do. But it's not just about doing art reps, to me at least. Some people just keep repeating, do your art reps, do this, do that, but it's not just that. It's also about understanding the subjects. Like, I understand how the lighting works on the clothing, because this legs, for example, is basically just a tube with shading on top of it, and then you just kind of do this. Yeah, and then it kind of vaguely looks like something shiny, but also don't forget the what's it called? The other saturated lighting or something? I don't know, but I'm forgetting it here, now I think about it. There we go. I'm thinking reps will help with gaining a better understanding or a better grasp at whatever it is that you're drawing. But doing reps isn't just enough, otherwise you are probably stagnating at some point. But I'm not entirely sure. It looks like leather, but I don't want it to make it too shiny, so in that case I'll make it a little bit less shiny. I just want to understand shading so I can make my 3D look better. I think there is a guy on YouTube that is making VTuber 3D models, and I think his shading works very well. Even though it's like very basic and simple, it gets the job done. Yeah, that's actually kind of right. Got strong legs. Might slim them down a little bit. I'll figure something out if I know what to do with the legs. Let me just take a look at my ref folder. I keep looking at my ref folder, just still amazes me that it's so much images that I've saved over the years. Alright, I got a few that looks kind of cool. I kind of wish I could show them on stream, but I'm not showing it out of respect for the artists that are making these. It's kind of like I take the artwork and show it on my stream, and I don't know about that. Personally, I wouldn't mind if someone showed my art on stream, but I'm not sure how if everyone else feels the same way. I think I'm at the same place, yeah. This one is kind of cool. Yeah. Is what popular with the people? Cell shading? Yeah, I think that's not just a matter of doing reps, but yeah, I think it's what you said. It's like understanding the shapes better. Hang on, I swear I had something that I can use. Oh wait, I think I found it. Yeah, I found it, but it's I don't think I can really use that. Hey, yeah, this might work. All right. Excuse me, man. I'm gonna throw something in here. Cell shading. Sometimes I fall silent, so excuse me for that. Normally when I'm drawing, I'm not talking. I'm just like have music in the background and just go into the zone. Just lose myself in it. Something like this. Actually, I'll put this in there later, but first I'm gonna... Yeah, alright. That kind of 3D texturing would be simple for you to do. Yeah, I think it would. Man, I gotta really do my Blender reps, but I have other reps I need to do. So, you and I are dealing with the same type of issue with doing reps. Well, that's the thing. I may be a polymath, or a self-proclaimed one, but I'm still just one guy. First time chat from viewer referee VT. Sup gamer? What's up, referee? I'm glad you could join in my stream. How's it going? I am drawing members of MAHŌ OPS. It's actually I should actually explain what MAHŌ OPS exactly is. Alright, it is. Put this away for a bit. MAHŌ OPS is specialized in dealing with witchcraft, hence the name. Counter witchcraft, you know, like counter-terrorism, but instead it's witchcraft that we're dealing with. So we are well equipped with dealing with whatever nasty things that lurks in the dark. And hence why my equipment looks very weird. And it's on my shoulder as well. So now I'm drawing the other members of MAHŌ OPS as what would the regular forces look like of this particular unit. Something like this. Like you have your scout, you have your infantry, you have whatever she's supposed to be. And then there's this special member of MAHŌ OPS, but I'll get more into her later. Speaking of reps, turns out I watched an incomplete tutorial and had to switch series for learning cubism. I am so sorry you had to go through that. It's also one of the downsides of following a tutorial along. And you discovered that, oh wait, it's actually not finished. And then you're left with unfinished business, and it sucks. I mean, yeah. I actually did follow a lot of tutorials. Reminds you of Fire Force, the firefighter manga. Oh yeah. I should design, but a bit more cyber. Well, I try not to go too much cyber. Actually, I could probably show this because it's like a public domain, I think. Let's see. Let me... Alright, there we go. Let's call in this character that everyone loves. I mean, shit. That it's actually cyber. Okay, that's I'm really into those. Oh, thank you, thank you. They're slightly inspired by something like this. It's Monsoon, everybody. I try not to make it too similar with Monsoon himself, but also my own thing. But in my case, I don't want this to be too modern, but something like, yeah, how do I say it? Actually, I think Elder Solid Peace Walker has design that is pretty okay. Yeah, designing is difficult, but this is more for experimenting. Let me put RGB in. Yay, there you are. Can I pat? I can redo this part, and before yeah, I'm gonna do some shading first, and then add the logo on top of it later. There you go. Actually, I think I have a different image that I can use as a reference. The one that I made myself, but I also used references from something else. Explore. Stop. Whatever this is. Oh, found it. Oh wait, that's not it. There we go. Alright. Yeah, it's her. I'm only ever designing Josephine. I would never design for anybody else. It's hard. I mean, if you can design for yourself, then you can start designing for other people as well. So, yeah, it just starts with you. Actually, let's put this in there as well. Oh. No, wait, this isn't standard. Actually, I'm kind of amazed how similar in... Huh, how about that? Alright, so what did I do here exactly? Let's see, so first start with a dark shape, then add little bit more and more into the lighting. But it's important to know where the light comes from. In this case, imagine... Right, so you got someone posing here, and then there is the camera and the light. Let's draw a small light bulb. So the light will be something like in front of the camera, as it were. Let me the camera a little bit further there. There we go. So if it's shining on the person, actually let's render this a little bit further. Let's say this is the leg and it's connected to the hip. This is a really quick and dirty. So the light would shine on this side of the leg, and depending on the material it's made of, it's going to be either very glossy or just very matte, as it were. There you go. But what if there's also... Maybe I should... Oh god. Got this pasted. There you go, now it's separate. Go put you a little bit away. So what if you have like light going... God, I'm very scuffed at this point. Right, I got it. So light bounces into the room and go back to this side of the leg. So then you have lighting that kind of goes like this. So it's like latex. It is shiny, that's for sure. But if I don't want it to make it latex, I'm gonna do something like this, like make it less shiny, but more. I'm not sure to call it matte. So then you have this like fabric that looks kind of sturdy and strong. Or if you want it really shiny, then it can look like metal. Gotta take a shit. I mean, if we use the plug suits, for example, or Samus Zero suit, then they aren't really latex, but they're like, well, the plug suits are very shiny, that's for sure, but they could be made of latex. Is it pronounced latex or latex? I think it's latex. Like, latex, right? Here. Latex, alright. Excuse me, my ESL is showing. There we go. Well, to be fair, some people pronounce aluminum as aluminium, or the other way around. That is actually aluminium instead of aluminum. Americans are weird. No offense to Americans watching this, by the way. Let's make this a little bit. There we go. I think they also, if you want to write down color, this is color, but you also have color. It's basically the same thing, except, well, one is American and the other is British or European. I kind of alternate between the two pronunciations, or between the two writing styles. I don't want to make it look like latex, so I guess I can make it less shiny, because this certainly looks like latex, but this is something more sturdier, so that's why I'm going to make it a little bit less shinier, or to spread it out a little bit more evenly. There you go. Yeah, well, it's a bit rough, but I can fix it. There we go. Nice and easy. I mean, you could technically follow along with what I'm drawing here, but in my humble opinion, I don't think I have the best techniques that I could share. This is basically just me looking at something and try to replicate it on top of whatever I want to draw. And it works because I'm using references, but if you want to do something more original work, then it's gonna be a bit trickier. I mean, at the same time, nothing is original anymore. Art is this weird thing that has grown and evolved over time. So when someone make art, then another person goes like, you know what, this bit is missing textures, and then another person goes, alright, now it has textures, but now it's missing lighting, and then it goes on and on for ages on end, for literal hundreds of years, until we get to the point we get anime and have a better understanding of the things around us. I think I've already mentioned this in one of my previous art streams, where there is probably some concept out there that we haven't discovered yet that makes art more amazing to look at. But that's why we're experimenting. Like, one guy has a very particular style of doing heads, while someone else has a very particular style of doing colors. I'm rubbing off Netherwitch's design at the moment. I see what you mean. That's good. References. Welcome for Charge Shield. Welcome back. I don't know. I personally don't like people who go too far with Nottingham's original proposition. Yeah, you got a point on that as well. Right. Then again, if you say nothing is original, then yeah, it can lead you into postmodern hell if you take it too far. Yeah, that is true. I guess in the end, you should be inspired by life itself, in a sense. Like, go outside, see the sights, meet people, I guess, and then that'll inspire you to draw something related to your experiences. For example, everybody knows about Lord of the Rings, or the series and the books, and I think, I'm not entirely sure, the thing that inspires J.R.R. Tolkien was that he was just going outside in I'm not sure where it was. It's certainly not New Zealand, but it was like the place where he spent most of his time with as in his youth, and it's like full of nature and stuff, and it inspires him to write stories about that as well. So, huh, I am not sure what I'm getting at with this point, but yeah. Oh, Super Mario Galaxy. That gun looks like metallic for some reason. It'll be fine. A little bit darker, a little bit lighter. Tolkien was weird. He wanted to create a mythology for Britain. That is a very admirable goal to have. Making a mythology for Britain. I mean, the only thing Britain has is like, That's a good question. What does Britain has? I'm not British, so I wouldn't know. Go. Got this up. A little more. That is bad. There you go. Boost this button. Presto! Yeah, that still looks like kind of bad, but it gets the job done. They have history, I guess. And yeah, they have history indeed. I mean, yeah, I can't think of anything that Britain has going for them. No wonder they're kind of pissed. I mean, the only history that I can kind of relate to my country of origin is like, well, the Romans was here. Oh yes, the pre-Italians. I see. But then again, the Roman Empire has stretched far and wide. So yeah. Speaking of Romans and Britain, in the media where the Romans are portrayed, they always speak in a English accent, and I just can never get that idea out of my head. Like, it's just forever ruined for me. Oh, so you thought it was a Roman? Now I'm reminded of Biggest Dickus. Was it true that the actors in Monty Python has been told that if they laughed, they wouldn't get paid? Because that's the story that has been going around. But I'm thinking, is it actually true? Like, they had to hold in their laughter during the shooting? It kind of sounds almost too good to be true, you know? I will not have my friends ridiculous, but a common soul's really... I fucking love that scene. It's such a legendary scene. He has a wife, you know. Oh man, when he said that, he has a wife, you know, then one of the soldiers look very distraught about what's about to come. Oh god. There was nothing, don't worry about it. And I thought I silenced my phone for this. Well, there goes my professionalism points. This part is going to be a bit tricky. I'm not sure how to tackle this part. Actually, this is okay. There's maybe a little bit of light thing coming through. Yeah. Then there's the Elvis area. I'm not sure how to do these connecting parts. Maybe I'll just... I don't know. Oh, maybe instead of having it go all the way around, just having it go until here, and then just... yeah. And then it'll create this pattern. There you go, yeah. The Elvis area. Thank you very much. Hoo-ha-hoo. Did you guys know that Elvis Presley used to be like a crime-fighting karate master? Well, I didn't either, but apparently that's a thing that happened. Although I'm kind of sad that isn't really a media portrayal of him doing that, except for possibly Johnny Bravo of all things. By the way, I love Johnny Bravo. It's a great show. Oh, who's that handsome man? Oh, cancel that. It's only me. So yeah, Elvis Presley being a crime-fighting karate master, it's something... I think it's something that I need to look into, because that's... I'm not even sure if it's true or not. I've heard it somewhere, but now I'm thinking, wait, is it true? Is it really true? I want to believe. Oh boy. There we go, yeah. Thinking of doing karaoke, but I am not brave enough for karaoke. I'm not even confident in my own singing skills. I know how to keep a tone, but I'm not really that much into karaoke. The reference to my right. Just a little darker, make this. Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. Maybe I should grab this, put it here, make this scene darker. There we go. Because the light is coming kind of from the front. Kind of. Actually, if you want to do this for 3D models, then it's going to be a bit tricky. I'm going to split in karaoke. I love singing, but I don't know if I'm any good. Well, there's only one way to find out. You have to record yourself singing, post it somewhere where people can see it, and then have people give their thoughts on it. And not necessarily criticism, but their thoughts about how they feel about it. If they feel, oh, this is good, then well, I guess you're good. But if they feel like there's some stuff that can be improved upon, then alright, you get free tips. I gotta take a sip. I think there are some people giving singing tips for karaoke, so yeah, you could give that a shot. I'm sure there's people that are willing to help. Actually, maybe this is too much. I mean, alright, what if I'm doing this? Yeah, now we have this gradient going from top to bottom. Yeah. Kinda like that. Oh, right, I have to do the other side as well. Go. You know, bodysuits is a thing that I really like, and I'm thinking the reason why is because of Metroid. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. The first Metroid game I ever played was Metroid Fusion, and it was just a genome. Dr. Frankie, welcome. I was about to tell the story of how I come to like bodysuits. No, there is no such thing as. I'm not even saying that. I'm not even gonna say that out loud. Has, if you read this by any chance, don't listen to him. He's lying. There is no such thing. I really. God damn it. I think has mentioned something about lurking in streams, so I can never tell whether or not she is here or not, and it scares me. It puts me on edge. I can't even. All right, let me put on my fear face. Is it on? Yeah, alright, I'm gonna... I drew this train of thought. No, you just brought it back by mentioning that. Alright, so the reason why I like the bodysuits is... I need to take a moment, hang on. Okay. Okay. So, I was playing Metroid Fusion inside one of the stores. It was like way back when they still had those what's it called? Like those Game Boy Advance stands where you just walk up to it and start playing and play the game for yourself. And I was like, oh cool, I'm this little blue guy that is just climbing on the ceilings and start blasting at the monsters. And then I died and discovered that I was actually a blue lady in the suit. I was like, cool, I'm actually a blue lady crawling up to the ceiling and start blasting dudes. And I think that's what kind of started with the Metroid franchise. I later discovered that my uncle had a collection of old games, like old Super Nintendo games. It was the European version. Like this has these. Hang on, let me try to draw the buttons real quick because I more or less memorized it. There is the green button. There's the blue button. Then there is the red button. It's always on the right side, I remember. And then there's the yellow button, like this. Yeah, something like this. And that's the buttons of the controller. But the American version it's just like gray and bleak because I think the reason why is because it wouldn't sell well in America. I like to collect ones. Yeah, something like that. Actually, I might even. Yeah, alright, I'll try that. Make this line a little bit lighter. So yeah, that's what got me into Metroid, and he had Super Metroid for the Super Nintendo, and I was like, oh man, that's cool. And in this save file, I see his completed save file, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna check this out. I'm not gonna mess with the save file or anything. Is it because of the same reason why Kirby is angry in American code? It probably is. I really gotta share this. I really gotta share this. Hold on. While you were staring at her pelvis, oh, there it is. Right, I sent this image to a friend of mine, and every time he sees it, he loses his shit. Alright, are you ready? I don't know who the original artist is, but credit this where credit is due. Oh god. I gotta put this away, otherwise I'm losing my shit. My shit, it doesn't go away. Okay, there it is. Alright. Every time even if I mention the name, Kirby is fucking pissed. He just starts laughing. I'm sorry for losing your shit, Gino. That's alright. I looked it up myself. That's so fucking funny. I don't know why that is so funny. Oh. I'm suddenly in a very great mood all of a sudden. Oh man, this is actually making progress. Oh right, making this lighter. Oh right, I was talking about the bodysuit into the Super Metroid thing. Then I'm not sorry anymore. Oh, well, you took it back. Right, so in the Super Metroid game cartridge, there is his old save file that he completed a while back. I don't know when, maybe it was... I don't know, he completed it, so it gave me a glimpse into the future of what I can expect in a game. I was in the last area of the game, in the new save file. So the bodysuit thing is not sexual. No comment. It's something. It does something to me. I'll leave it like that. It is nice though. It's always sexual. Guys, don't bully me. Oh shit, if I say that, then... Yeah, well, I get what I deserve. Cheat in a really good game. Just like that, and it makes you look lame. I can play the song on the piano. But not as well as I thought I could. Let me add this. There we go. Alright, I'm not scared of Hess anymore. Okay, let's get to it. I mean, there's no way she's in here, right? Hess is in here, she can't hurt me. Actually, I shouldn't talk back at people that may or may not see this later. Is it called talking back? I don't know. People I've met so far are very nice to me, so I don't have anything bad to say about any of the people that I met. Don't worry, I will show her the... You are not going to show the clip. You will not... Oh no, she's gonna... No. Dr. Frankie, I trust that you are not going to show her that clip. I mean, there's probably nothing I can do to stop you from doing that, so do as you please. She will not believe you anyway. Jeez. It's already bad enough since last stream I was at. You know what? I'm gonna start... I think I'm gonna fully render her out, because I think I've... Well... Yeah, I'm still missing the knees. But this is one of those things that I just can't get lost in, and just slowly build the character over time, even though it takes longer than it should. But that's the thing with concept art. You want to get an idea across as quickly as possible, like quick and dirty, like something to get the idea across. If any of you is interested in doing concept art for a company or whatever, then instead of making one character designs, you have to make a bunch of them. And then your client or whoever is going to pick and choose the design that speaks to them the most, and it'll give them options to choose from, like a character creator, for example. Maybe I should make this a little bit more darker. Yeah, that'll do it. Also, don't forget to save. I'm gonna look at plug suits for references. I mean, I'm looking at it and it looks fairly simple and design-wise. Alright, let me try putting this up. Yeah, reference, that is what we call it now. You can call it whatever it is you want, but to me they are references. No wait, sorry. Put this away, put you away. Alright, so the plug suits are essentially... Actually... Looks like this, then turn everything a bit darker. And select... I guess the chest area, a little bit of the shoulder. Yeah, the plug suits are something like this. Like, very dark everything else, but then very light at the top. So I have to consider what I want to do for her instead. There we go. Let's bring in some friends. So I'm thinking of making this part light, this part also light, with some design elements. Yeah. I can also make the kneecaps lighter. And then make this part a little bit darker. Yeah, something like that. Like, it doesn't need to be very shiny, but it's subtle enough. Yeah, now we're cooking. This is actually a weird pose to me making, but I'll keep it because I don't know what else to do with the arms. I think when drawing a character with a pose, the hardest part is what I want to do with the arms, because the legs are kind of simple enough, but the arms can go whatever direction they want to go. Oh, there we go. So now I have to make this part a little bit lighter somehow. Archibasel. The character reminds me of Viper from Valorant. I am going to look that up. Actually, I'll probably just open up a different window for that. There we go. So now I can keep an eye on you and an eye on the reference side of the screen. Man, am I glad that I have multiple screens. Viper, Valorant. How about that? You're absolutely right. That is very similar. Actually, that's the exact same design that I wanted to go for. Shit, now I'm inadvertently ripping off someone else's character design. Huh. This is quite the predicament I'm facing. Look, I can make some artistic liberties with it, so it shouldn't be... Actually, I can probably just change her hairstyle and it'll still be okay. As a matter of fact, let's do it right fucking now. Alright, so this is not Viper. This is my original character, Cyper. This path. Right, let's change the hairstyle a little bit. Let's give her good old-fashioned Hime cut. Then the hair goes a little bit downwards. Let me change the background to something more darker. There we go. Actually, I should do this more sooner so it's more easier on the eyes. My original character, Asp. Let's see. I think I have some reference folder for... There we go. Oh. Man, the Hime cut is fucked. Nobody understands my joke because nobody knows what an ASP is. A snake. Is it? Articulated snake predator? Is that what it's called? I don't know, man. Let's remove this part. How do you guys feel about this haircut? I can flesh it out a little bit more, unless you guys have a better idea for what haircut I can give her. Let me take a sip. Asp snake eats rats. I mean, what else would snake eat? Other than... Actually, that's... I think snakes only eat small animals. Unless there's something else that they eat. I don't know. I'm not an expert on animals. Much less a snake, of all things. Actually... You know, just select the whole lot of them. Then press the adjustments. gradient map, then try to make this a little bit lighter. There we go, yeah. It's getting somewhere. Give her the Karen haircut. No, I've already done that before. That's how I... That's the one thing that I want to avoid. Wait, let me check my reference folder again. There's gotta be something that I can do. Wait. Maybe. Bob cut. No, I can do something else with other than that. Maybe I have very long flowy hair. I guess I could do that. Yeah, you know what? I'll try. No, I do not. There is no try. You can't have your Karen wanting to talk with the manager with a gun on her head. Then the world will be a scary place to live in. Oh. I mean, I guess you could technically talk to the manager even with a gun in your hand. Then we get a Big Lebowski situation with I forgot the name of John Goodman's character. Over the line. See, flowing hair and kind of bends inwards because, well, it's flowy long hair. A little bit of outline, otherwise if I use this on a blank background then it wouldn't be as good. Yeah, there you go. It's a bit too much, like cut this part a little bit. Then yeah, there we go. Alright, we're getting there. Wait, huh? Oh, I see. That wasn't really straight, so now I have to straighten her hair. Actually, I might even increase the top part of her head. Big brain time. I guess that could work? Actually, now I think about it, maybe I can just grab this over here instead. Yeah, alright. Maybe I should put another tag in my art stream, like backseating allowed. You can just backseat the way I draw. There you go. No, yeah, yes, like that. You can give this like a glowy bits, something. This part. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. We might even change the things in here. I'll think about it. Actually, I might. Like this is my workflow. You just start with something basic, and then you just slowly start adding more stuff over time. This might be difficult to color this in, so what I'm gonna do is select this part, go to image, adjustments, then gradient map. Oh boy, it's inverted. Well, in that case, but No, that's even worse. There we go. Yeah, fixed it. I can make this part a little bit lighter, but I don't know. I don't want to make this too light. Wait, actually I can do the same thing with this one as well. Hang on. It's in press. Let's go for this color. Alright, so select this thing. And select this thing. Go to image, adjustments, gradient map. God damn, actually cancel that. X to, if you look to your left side of the screen, you can see this thing swapping color. So if I press X, it just switches them. Alright. This color. I want this white to be this black. That should be it. Okay. Adjustments, gradient map. It's a bit dark, then you have to lower this, and it's getting lighter. Yeah. Photoshop tricks. Still kind of looks weird. I'll make this a little lighter. And there we go. Yeah. I could even change the eyes, but for now I'll just focus on the knees because this has been bothering me for a while. Alright, check the references again, yay. Nah. There isn't really a good reference for these. However, Viper from Valorant has these strong knee things going on. Actually, she's actually kind of cool. I should look into Valorant one of these days. There's a lot of those games where the gameplay doesn't appeal me, but I absolutely love the art direction for the game. It's kind of stuff like that. Alright, let's see. Zero suit. Ha ha ha. Yeah, Samus doesn't really have knee pads on her suit. In the alternative concept art, there's also nothing there. It's just like a bare knee, as it were. Well, in that case, I can also do the same thing, but... Wait, why is... Oh god, this is the background. There we go, bodysuit. Right, so I'm going to do kind of the same thing with what the bare knees or furry. I'm not a furry artist, mind you. Hang on. But a furry artist did inspire me at some point. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to name drop his name, but he's actually a pretty cool dude. He does kind of the same... Well, actually, I'm doing the same style of doing artwork as he does. Well, the thing is, he is a furry artist, but he isn't a furry. And that's one of the stranger part. He's... I don't know how to describe him. He is a very interesting individual. And he goes by the name of Plague of Gripes. I'm sure that name sounds... Wait. I'm sure the name sounds familiar somehow. Hang on, I think I messed something up. Alright, that'll do it. So, the thing is, he has a certain philosophy on whenever he's drawing something. Like, he keeps in mind with the subject, he thinks about why the character looks a certain way. He even drew Sonic characters and he gripes about how bullshit the design is because when Sonic first got designed or created, they didn't think about I don't know about stuff what they would eat or where well, where they would live, stuff like that. So instead, they're just doing for he's a hedgehog and he can run really fast. So they just go with the flow. I mean, so especially rich furries is a good to get money, a good way to get money, I assume. Indeed. I mean, if I guess I could make a living off making furry art. However, I'm still, I don't know. I don't know. I think this is something that every artist has to deal with or just consider. Should I make furry art to make easy money, or should I just draw whatever I like? Because I know I heard some stories about bad experiences with furries. For example, actually, I don't have any examples that I can share. Well, that sucks. But point being, I heard some stuff about it, but I'm not sure if they're true or they're just over-exaggerating them. I mean, the only furries that I've met are just decent people, decent human beings, so it's probably just the vocal minority that are very bad, like with all things, actually. I don't think I know any furries other than a couple that I know. But I mean, first online, just the ones that I met in real life. He also likes guns. I wonder where he is right now. Oh, fucking lord! It's like, hang on. Oh boy, it's your boy Erexus raid with an army of 8. Hello Erexus. I see. Oh god damn it. Alright, Teresius Bazaar follows you. Thank you, thank you. I got totally off guard. I see you're returning the favor, huh? How's it going? How did the Minecraft stream go? I bet it was a blast. I caught a glimpse of it well before I was starting, and I noticed that you had netherite armor. Boo! Oh, Catfishy, you scared me. You came back. Oh man, this is like a role reversal going on right now. Pretty good. I am happy to hear that. I'm sorry I left earlier, but I had some... fine. I had some stuff that I need to take care of, and also I needed to eat, which I did, and it was delicious. I am drawing the members of MAHŌ OPS, like I explained for the millionth time at this point. There we go. That's the unit I'm with, and I'm right over here. Look, it's right there on my arm. She's a member, and she's a member, and I'm doing just making what every unit would wear if they were out there in the field. So yeah, that's what I'm working at. By the way, have a good resting, Eric. Resting? Oh right, you stream for I want to say 6 to 7 hours at this point. Holy shit, you are nuts. Wait, are you a MAHŌ soldier? No. Look, it says ops for operations. Operations for counter witchcraft. To counter witchcraft. That 10 hours. Hang on, let me put my scared face on. 10 hours. Holy shit, that is nuts. Well, then again, there are people that are streaming for 12 hours or even 24 hours at this point, but holy shit, man, I'm impressed that you're able to do that. On that grind, yeah, indeed. No wonder you... Wait, what was this? Oh, I remember this. I forgot to delete this thing. Alright, I'll delete this. I will do more, don't worry. Oh my god, he actually will do more. Hey, should I... Yeah, sure, why not? This part and make it lighter. Oh. There we go. 10 hours of Minecraft. Wait, what? Oh wait, that's different. adjustments, gradient map. There we go. No, that's awful. Let's go back. I guess it could work. 66 hours in a week. Oh, well, when it comes to streaming, you're one of the more experienced one in that case. I'm literally just a rookie. Rookie? A lookie? How can... No, I can't even fit. Holy moly. Yes, holy moly indeed. Maybe one of these days I'm gonna do like a streamathon or whatever that is that they call it these days. Go. Streaming for 6. I'm still in awe of that amount of hours. I guess that could work. Looks kind of a bit weird. Yeah, no, I'm just... Oh, I'm dialing it back. 1000 save states, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. As if nothing had happened. Very cool. Oh, thank you, thank you. Someone said that she looks like Viper from Valorant, and now I'm kind of changing the design a little bit. Yeah, I was busy with the knees. Hang on, let me... Oh, this... Oh, I forgot to flip the canvas. Well, I can still salvage this. Alright, so for this part, I'm gonna... Oh. Something like this. And for this part, I'm gonna move it a little bit. Something like that. Yeah, alright. It looks kind of okay, but I'm not entirely sold on the hips just yet, so I'm gonna select this part and move it a little bit like this, so it has a better flow. There we go, with the flow, yeah. And this part I'm gonna do the same, just like a little bit slimmer. Yeah. I think the artist that I spoke of earlier, Blake of Gripes, mentioned that the thing that isn't attractive is like the boobs or butts, it's the proportions behind it. And that kind of inspires me to keep that in mind. Like, it doesn't matter if you make them like oversized or whatever, as long as the proportions are just right enough. But I guess it's not really enough for some people, so they just overinflate the entire thing. I mean, more power to them, but it's not my department to do stuff like that. We need to do a concept art stream. We absolutely do. Actually, that's what I'm doing right now. But this isn't really good concept art. I give you concepts, you do art. Always one of those, huh? You know what? Yeah, sure, I'm down for it. Seem fair. Oh man, I gotta brush up my drawing skills in that case, because I've been working on her for a very long time. People like inflation for some reason. Yeah, I wonder fucking why. Now I think about it, I think the inflation fetish started with... This is my personal theory. The inflation fetish started with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the original one, where one of the characters get inflated like a blueberry, and it probably awakens something in someone, and then that someone just started making more art of it. I don't know, man. It's fetish is a weird thing. You've been to my server, you know how it be. Oh yeah. Oh god, please not that. Don't worry, I'm not gonna draw any of that stuff. If you want to see that kind of stuff, then you came at the wrong place, my friend. Yeah. Oh no, that's bad. It's good. Like this, like that. Something like this. Don't overthink it, just quick and dirty. Oh boy. I mean, no king shame, but no king no king shame. That's a good one. I gotta remember that one. Yeah, like I said before, more power to you if you like that stuff. Speaking of kings, there is this particular guy back at the academy who is a very big fan of a certain Vocaloid, and he would always bring merchandise of her. I think he almost at one point brought a Ducky Makara at the academy. I mean, I almost respect his love for his waifu, but at some point you gotta tone it down a little bit, man. That's a quote from someone else, by the way. It's a good quote, though. Well, that's what usually how it usually goes. You heard a quote of someone saying something, and then you're like, you know what? This is very inspiring. I'm gonna use that quote. Then instead of saying, like I used to say, they say, "A wise man once said," and then they continue with the quote. A wise man once said, "Thick thighs save flies, but thigh highs is my demise." I think I've already said that in the previous stream. At the previous art stream. Wait, was it the previous? I don't remember anymore. I'm going nuts. Guess I'm just about done with her. But I don't want to make her too modern. Like, I wanted to make her kind of old-timey, you know? So that's why I added these classic pouches on her belt. Is there anything else that can make her look less hyper-futuristic and more old-timey? Guess I can just add buttons to whatever accessories she has left. Fuck it, I'll just do some kind of cyberpunk. No wait, steampunk I want to say, because they have like tight clothing, I believe. Victorian era bodysuits. Now that sounds interesting. Is this right? Yeah, something like that. Flip that canvas. There we go. There we go. Hang on, this part's a bit weird. Then to shave it off a little bit. It's kinda okay, but it still needs some work. Hang on. Yeah, okay. I'm falling silent because I'm kind of in a zone right now. Oh, right. It's like this light coming from the back. If there's light coming from above, like so, for example, then you have to have at least a tiny little shading in there. Then a little bit over here as well. I guess also on face mask. You could do, if the lighting comes from this side on an angle, that you can just shade one side of it and then leave the other one dark. It's also a possibility. But then I have to change everything else in here as well. So right now the light comes a bit from the front, but also a little bit from the left, stage left. I mean, so like this. Okay, time to take a sip. Yeah, Actually, let's make a comparison to me. Actually, let's make double me. Adjustments, gradient map, black and white me. Yeah, I think I can change her color a little bit because it's kind of it's kind of there, you know. Actually, what I could do is copy paste my arm into her arm, but I don't want to make that decision just yet. I could give her the same noir ox. Yeah. Actually, I'm already noir because of my the screen that you're watching right now. I'm noir and black and white. Although if you look closely at my my talking GIF, as it were, you notice that there is like a slight red tint on top of it, and that's with purpose, because it's normally it's Nordic nuts. No, normally it's just black and white, but I put like a red tint over it to make it look less black and white. Jeez, this is blurry. I think I scaled this up a little bit. Yeah, that'll do it. Right. This. Yeah, I think I can. Yeah, you know what? I think the arm is fine as it is. I could like render it a little bit better, but God, there you go. This. What direction? It's going upwards. Wait, was it going upwards? Shit, I got that wrong. Alright, in that case. This is why people use reference sheets for their own characters. Because there is a lot of detail that they have to keep in mind when making characters. So having a reference sheet already done helps out a lot. Oh, I gotta stretch. Oh. I wonder if that was audible. It's like I broke something, but I feel liberated, actually. Quite nice, quite nice. If you were in the room with me right now, then you definitely would have heard that. I would be amazed if the microphone picked it up, but I doubt it. I really doubt it. And there we go. Anything else I need to add? Damn, nothing more liberating than breaking your spine. Well, your spine gets stuck, so you have to break it loose, you know? Wow, I gotta stand up. There we go. I heard a crack. Wait, you did? You sure that it isn't the my chair? It's very creaky. Maybe that's what you heard. Alright, I think I'll... Alright, I keep forgetting the legs. Alright, I can make subtle changes. Like this. And makes her more streamlined. Yeah. Nope, that was a pretty crisp crack, lol. Oh. Well, I felt it through my chest, so it's something. I think the cracking noise you hear in your bones is the... I think the air between them? Or it's something like that, I'm not entirely sure. I gotta do research on that. Because I've also heard that it's not healthy to do it too much. But it's very good that you do it a lot. So I'm not entirely sure what to believe it anymore. Cankles. There we go. Oh. A little bit more like this. And a little bit more like that. This and that and this and that. Yes, something like this, maybe. Feet are very hard to draw. Boys, Kirby all over again, boys. Da, da, da. Yeah, I kind of want to make it less. I'm so tired, I'm ready to go home. Oh, you're still at work. Right. You should get some sleep while you can, and don't stay up late for my stream. Just get some proper sleep. Yeah, remember, if I'm done with work, I'll just head home and then start collapsing on my bed and just drift away for a couple of hours. It was nice. Not sure what to do with the need. Actually, I couldn't make it work. Yeah, that'll do it. I can make a small shading in here and call it quits for today. Not for streaming, but for this character in particular. Don't tell me what to do. I'll stay up all night if I wanna. Well, that's exactly what a addicted person would say. I can quit whatever I want to. Well, that's a problem. You don't want to quit. There we go. I associate this Kirby soundtrack with the YouTube channel Two Best Friends Play, or Super Best Friends Play, because they added two more guys in the team. Man, that's been a while. One more shading and then. You know, I'm starting to sound like an addict myself. Like, one more thing and then I'm done. Nah, maybe one more. Nah, maybe one more. Darker. Let's actually remove all of this. Then make this part a little bit darker. And do the same in this part as well. Yeah, that'll do it for now. Oh, right. C is actually see-through. I can fix that. Hang on. That's actually... Oh no, that's the different thing. Alright. So what I do is... select everything. Wait, hang on. No. There we go, it's selected. Huh? Here. It's been a while since I played Wind Waker. I should finish that game at time. Right, vertical selection. Presto! Yeah! This part. There you go. No, do it. Addicted to drawing, not the worst addiction. Well, it's still unhealthy nonetheless. If you hold your pen in a particular way, then it might damage your tendons in your wrist. At worst, you'll get carpal tunnel syndrome, and that is something that needs surgery to be able to fix. It's a very scary thing. I'm serious, by the way. That's actually a very scary thing to, yeah. Then again, if you just hold your pet properly, or at least in such a way that it doesn't put much strain on your tendons, then you should be okay. But I don't know anything, man. The amount of nostalgia this team gives me. Yeah, I know. I think Nintendo in general gives nostalgia about stuff like this. Or, you know, I think it's like very easily accessible, so people can get into it more easily. They started forming memories about Nintendo games, and well, you get nostalgia. Oh shit! Whoa, whoa! What's up? What's up? We gotta go. Gotta get going, or oh boy, this. Yeah, I think Nintendo games are just easily accessible. A little bit smaller. I don't think her head is right, so I have to move it a little bit. Just like this thing. It looks kind of right now. Yeah, alright. Actually, this thing might need some fixing. There we go. Yeah. No, wait. That's wrong. I think I'm getting there. Anything else that I could add to her? Spats? Did I something? What's up? I don't know. I'm doing good. What's up with you? I should this part a little bit darker. Needs to be spats, so it has to be darker. There we go. Wait, but if they are spats, then there has to be like a small skin indentation going on. Wait, do they? I don't know, man. I don't wear spats. I've only seen other people wear it. Let's see. There we go. It does the job for now. Actually, I might even add some shading to it. Not the best shading, but it's just to get an idea across. Oh, I have to do it better than that. Hang on. One of those things where you look at it and think to yourself, well, I know I can do better than this. I'm not sure if it's a healthy mindset to have, but it just works for me. There we go, yeah. I mean, guess I could change her outfit a little bit. I could give her a hat. Actually, I think I... There we go. Guess I could go for the beret or for the Secret Service or the good old-fashioned witch's hat. Wait, why are these? Oh, right, because I haven't finished them. I'll think about it later, but for now I'll keep it like this. And I think I have seen some of this type of art before in my reference folder. Let's see. I got some stuff going around in here. Oh, this one's cute. Nah, I'm not using that. This one's cool. It's kind of too much. Oh, this one's really no, never mind. Sometimes in my reference folder, I just put random cat pictures or animal pictures in there. So you have a look at cool guys wearing armor or whatever, and then all of a sudden I see this one. It's just a monkey listening to music, and it's just right there in the middle of my references folder. Oh, did I? There you go. All right. Yeah, I know, right? Is there any other food? Of course, this one is in there as well. All right, let's. There we go. This is just in my reference folder, just between all those artwork I liked. All right, I just removed it. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to show any of this stuff. Oh, actually, this one's kind of nice, but I can't really use it. I should follow more artists on Twitter, because some of them has a very specific niche or niche. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. There's this guy who draw old-fashioned maids. No wait, old-fashioned military maids, and that is right up my alley. That is my jam. I love seeing this his artwork, or her. I don't know. The thing that inspires me most is just drawings that other people make, and I look at them and I was like, man, that looks really cool. Let's see. I can't see anything that I can use. Oh, hang on. Right, maybe I got something. Alright, so for her, swap her a little bit. I am thinking of. Fuck it, I'm leaving 2 minutes early. Alright, if you gotta go, you gotta go. Hopefully you don't get reprimanded for leaving earlier, because, well, if it's a very long shift, you should be able to leave a little bit earlier to rest up. Alright, if you're leaving right now, good luck, Codfishy, and rest well. Don't strain yourself too much, even if it's for work or anything. Thinking. I think I write something like this. Now let me just delete this part and re-add the neck to it. Man, I remember my boss came over to me and asked, "Hey, Genome, if you don't mind, do you want to work a little bit overtime?" It's nice of him to ask, so I was like, I could work for 2 more hours just to get extra pay. But then I discovered, oh no, wait, it's you work for half a shift extra, and I was like, oh fuck, I already said yes, so I can't get back out of it at the last minute, so I just went with it. Oh man. I mean, I don't mind getting the extra money, but it's not really the money that I need. It's the rest. You can give me like $1 million, but the one thing that I really want is just like a good night's sleep, time. But you can't really buy time, so yeah. I gotta fix my posture. Oh. I don't need redeems. I can do it myself. So what I'm thinking for her is, I hope I can do it right. Oh boy, this song. Like having some kind of color. Like this. Move this. Actually, let's make it first all black, and then just start coloring it in later. Now I have a better understanding of how it'll look like. But now it looks like she has a very long neck. Fuck. Don't worry, I can fix this. There we go. Well, maybe I can also just fix this. And this part as well. Yeah, that is how I usually draw. Like, you just select a part and then just skew it until it has the right shape that you desired. Otherwise, I'll have to draw the entire thing all over again, and that is not that efficient, I want to say. I mean, it's not the word that I'm looking for. Let's see. maybe I should... You know, I'm gonna remove this entire thing and just give her like a some kind of uniform. Well, it's already a uniform, so what am I saying here? You know, at work I could get extra paid, but the one thing that I want is just like a steady schedule. So instead of earning extra money, I wanted working hours that I can just feel happy about doing it, if that makes any sense. Just not too much work, but also not too little, that I just not doing anything at all. Hang on, let me... Yeah, something like this, and go something like this. Yeah. Alright, we're getting there, At that canvas. Actually, it's uneven. I have to make a blob on our other side, so then the flipping is alright. I noticed that it's kind of hunched over a little bit. I might have to change that. Or maybe I'm just crazy. Alright, I'm gonna try something. Select all of this. Select this a little bit extra. And flip canvas. It looks kind of right, so but that means I have to select this part and move it as well. I guess it's kind of okay. I don't know, what do you guys think? If there's anything that I need to fix, then let me know. Because if I draw for a long time, then I'm starting to get blind to the small mistakes that I make along the way. And how I would fix that, or at least tackle that issue, is just walk away from the screen and then come back later. But, well, I'm streaming right now, so I can't just, like, walk away from it a little bit. I mean, I probably could, but it's not... I don't really have a be right back screen, so I'm kind of stuck until I'm finishing something. However, I could like leave her alone for now and just start working on her instead, so that way it's kind of the same effect. Yeah, alright. I'll give it a shot. Actually, maybe I should change this to a red color so I can find it easier. Drawing is hard, but I very much enjoy doing this. Actually, what is this thing supposed to be? Is it like some kind of padding or armor? I mean, I guess I could turn it into armor. Okay, I made it to the car. Wait, what? Oh, you're streaming from the phone. Doesn't that cost like a lot of data unless you have unlimited data going on? Hang on. Can you even hear me? I assume you have like what's it called? Earbuds in? And you must be very committed to watching my streams. There we go. And there we go. There we go, and there we go. Oh no. Oh god. That's fine. Let's put me back in there. I have unlimited because my dad's nice. Ah, bless you. Also, yes, I can hear you. Don't worry, I haven't started driving yet. Yeah, be careful when you're driving and don't let me distract you while driving. think I'm gonna take a very short pee break. Let's put the gang all back together. Look, it's me and my unit. MAHŌ OPS. Shit, I forgot. I should write that on our bonus suit as well. Thinking I could start with white, or I should actually start on a different layer and then start adding it. I'm a list while driving home though, so if I crash, it's your fault. No, don't put that on me, man. Don't put that on me. You're the one behind the wheels. I'm not just driving along with you. Hang on, let me put my scared face because I'm scared for your safety. Oh, please don't crash. Actually, don't even look at the screen. Just keep driving. Don't let me distract you. Let's see, MAHŌ OPS. Wait, is that? No, it's wrong. Let's see, like here. Change this a little bit. This part is foobar. I'm gonna fix that by moving it. No, it's too small. Make it a little bit thicker. I remember I was watching a tutorial about how to rig or build a rig for characters in Unreal Engine, and one of the tutorials was entirely in French, but it was translated, or at least subtitled, so I can just follow along easily. And at some point he started talking about thick lines, like or at least the shape of the rig controls. Like if you rig a character, then you have, let's see, stuff like this going around the legs or arms or whatever. And then if you select them, you can just control them. And some of these rig controls are thick, so you can just easily select them better. And the way how he pronounced these thick lines is like thick. And I fucking love the way he pronounced it. Thick. I don't know, I can't speak French. I can only apologize in French in case my friend makes fun of him. Then I would say something like Je suis désolé pour mon ami, or something like that, but I think I butchered it. Then again, I think they even get mad if you learn the language, or so I've been told, but I'm not sure if that's true. I don't know, I'm not gonna continue on this. Ma. Yeah, there we go. And then, wait, ops. Very flat. Oh. Is it already? Yeah, kinda. Even make this a little bit darker. It'll fit quite nicely. Alright. Merge. Ah, beautiful. That's our cutie mark. There we go. I can't continue with the pouches, but I think it gets the message across as what they are supposed to be. Or I can change the design of the pouches a little bit so it wouldn't bother me anymore. Let's see. There is locked pouches. I'm no longer scared. And I'm calm. Oh, did I mess it up? I think I did. Hang on, let me check the reference. I see, alright. So, instead of just being there, it should be something like this. Yeah, alright. I gotta change my position of my pen because I'm starting to feel the strain building up. I think last art stream when I started drawing this, I started to feel my wrist straining, and I was kind of worried that it might be the first symptoms of carpal tunnel syndrome. So what I did was I didn't use my drawing arm for a couple of days actually. Even when I was at work, I was mainly using my offhand, and after a while, it did wonders for my arm. I mean, it's fine, but you know, I don't want to risk it because the carpal tunnel sounds very scary. Let me knock on wood on that one. God, am I? There we go. Are there any artists in the chat at the moment? Or is it just me? If you are an artist, I will look for your art. If that's okay with you, that is. I mean, I would be surprised if there aren't artists in an art stream. Because sometimes follow other streamers that are also doing art, and it is fascinating to me to see their workflow, and sometimes they can draw faster than me and still make something incredible in a short amount of time. Well, that is what you get if you do a very specific thing a lot of times. I do a lot of specific things, so I guess that's why I feel I could do faster, but I'm just naturally slower at this. Is it a bad thing? Well, not really. It's more that I spend more time on my drawings, so I can just flesh them out a little bit more. And the result is, I guess, they kind of speak for themselves. Yeah. Hang on there. Maybe I should this part a little bit smaller. There you go. This part dark and presto. What up, Genome? Kawazu Shotaro, Frogdono, what up, my man? I'm doing great. I am drawing bodysuits. And chat. Yes, don't forget to say hello to chat as well. Oh, no, I'm just continuing my drawing from last time, and this time you were right on time, right in the middle of it as well. I mean, I could end the stream early, but nah, you know what? Fuck it, let's keep going. Ooh, good looking suit. Ah, thank you. You humble me. Okay, is that the right word to use? I think so. I've been working on her for quite some time. I try to be perfectionistic about spending as little as time as possible and still produce the greatest result, but in the end, the bread still needs to be baked in the oven. So, yeah. Wait, huh? Oh, right, wrong layer. There we go, yay! You know, fine, because we have a new person in the chat, I'm gonna explain what I'm drawing. I am drawing the members of MAHŌ OPS who are working in counter witchcraft. So they are equipped with anything that deals with the against witchcraftery. And I'm one of the members. This would be the suit that the regular member would be wearing if they were in the same unit as I am. I'll look at it. Maybe I should. No, it's fine, it's fine. These two basically wear the same bodysuit, except for her, she's wearing a maid outfit on top of it. Why? Maids are cool. There doesn't need to be a specific reason. As for these two, these are like field operators, so they wear a more traditional looking stuff. Actually, probably should make her legs darker. These up to this point. Oh, but then we get this unintentional Zetai Ryuiki going on. Wait, is that a lewd thing to say? I didn't mean to. Yeah, alright, that looks kinda okay. Because I'm gonna continue on the bodysuit for a while. Oh, right, that was what I was working on. Oh, so this is related to your lore. That's cool. Yes, indeed. Spats and ties? Noise. Very noise. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I need to... Not to reinvent the wheel, but just... Sometimes the good old-fashioned classics on top of something else is very nice. Go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah. So, how's it going, my man? I haven't seen you in my chat since... Oh, I think the last time I saw you in my chat was Beyond Good and Evil, but then I had to cut the stream earlier. There we go. Oh, you're crying. Wait, is that a crying emoji? Let me check. It is a sad face. Oh no. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. At least not for at least half an hour until I'm gonna. I don't know. Maybe stop this for now. Actually, before I end the stream, I want to finish her up as well. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. I think I can do that within 30 minutes and maybe even longer. Let's go. Actually, this thing is a bit weird. Okay, so I should select the whole thing. Just a little bit and... Yeah, something like that. I'm fairly sure I've seen a previous version of this drawing earlier. Weren't you showing in this before too? That is true. This is a continuation of that same drawing. Because well, the previous drawing was very rough because I wanted to make a collection of characters, like a very rough drawing. But I spent too much time on her and on her as well. And she is kind of a last... Yeah, the last one that I drew. So, yeah. So instead of doing multiple characters, I'm just going to focus on these three for now. Because that is more my forte. I dropped by then, didn't I? I'm not sure. Maybe you did, but then I don't think... I don't remember. It's not that I have bad memory, but there's a lot of stuff going on in the background. Speaking of, should I? Nah. I was thinking of turning on the industrial air conditioner that keeps the room cool, but if push comes to shove, then I'll just take off my shirt. Can I mean, then I have to take off my gear, then the pads, then my shirt, and then the bodysuit that I'm wearing underneath it as well. Remember you were adjusting the hips on the bodysuit, girl. Yeah, then you probably did join my stream. In that case, thank you. And then you didn't chat, but that's also alright. I mean, chat can be very quiet when I stream, but that's okay. You can just silently listen to me, judging, watching, without sound of life. But that's okay. Oh, right, I should add this light thing there. This a little bit darker, then add this to the mix. It's very subtle, but it works. I'm gonna work until I twerk. That's absurd. Now I'm hurt. Everybody thinking I'm a jerk. I hope J-Dad isn't watching this, otherwise he's gonna freak out when he starts hearing me rap. But I suppose when the door closes, it froze. With thorns from the roses disposes of the blood to the noses necrosis, and a metamorphosis I poses. So I can just be a creepy frog. Sweet. You're not creepy. You're a very kind frog, and that's why I follow you to the ends of the world, Frog Dono. That's actually why I call you Frog Dono. Actually, I think I started calling you Frog Dono since the Darkest Dungeon stream, where I was blasting the undeads with my two guns. And that's actually what inspires me to make a full body version of myself. So now I can be in full body glory. Now I think about it, I was actually thinking of redoing my outfit a little bit, because I look at it and I'm not entirely fond of the color scheme that I got going on. Oh, don't cry, Frog Donald. I didn't mean to make you upset. Or cry, at the least. Yeah, this should be okay. Alright, let's start with her. You get a little bit... There you go. Yes, I'll put you in a spot. You might be wondering what this red thing is for. That is so that I can rotate the canvas a little bit. Well, flip the canvas, I mean. Because if I remove this, then see, it rotates a little bit weird. So that's why I keep that red thing, so I can rotate it better. Yeah. You are too kind, my dude. Ah, you are also too kind. Oh man, I got a bunch of reference images open. That should be fine. As long as it doesn't strain my laptop. Oh, excuse me. My laptop is a bit beefy here compared to a lot of other different laptops. And I bought this on the recommendation of one of my friends. I am not exactly the most tech-savvy person, contrary to popular belief. However, I am willing to learn. Oh, I love this. Hang on. If you're gonna put Gentle Breeze, I'm gonna put a different song. I hope it's okay to put it on. Yes! Alright, now we're jamming. I love these remixes. Like, it's just such a simple edit, but it just sounds great. There's even an edit of... I don't want to name drop it, actually, because it has... well, it's a very spicy title, to say the least. Might even... Actually, I don't think I can even post it on Music Mondays that I got going on. Hey, that actually looks pretty okay. Alright, I'm gonna continue with the color. I think there is a specific term for these kinds of music, like Boston, for example, by Neil... God, I'm gonna butcher his name. Neil Cicierega, I think. Boston makes me feel good. Boston, 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 Boston makes me feel good. It's actually such a good... I'm not sure what to call it. A remix or a parody mix? I don't know, but it sounds really good, and I'm actually glad that it got popular. Not too popular, but just popular enough that it doesn't get annoying to listen to. There's a lot of issues going on with music where... Oh, for example, there was this music, I'm not sure who it was. The music is fantastic, but because they played too much on the radio, then it started to get annoying to listen to, and that makes me sad. So I'm glad that Boston isn't just quite there on the annoyance level yet, but just good enough that I can still appreciate it. There we go. Yosha. Kanpeki ni. I don't know any Japanese other than the few catchphrases that I learned. I am considering learning Japanese though, because I can pronounce the words pretty well, if I do say so myself. There is this paid program where I can learn Japanese, which a friend of mine recommended me. I might take up on that offer. I kind of understand that. Once something you love gets blasted by everybody, it kind of feels less valuable. Yes, indeed. Now the song kind of died down a little bit, so now I can listen to it without feeling annoyed. Maybe it's like, yeah, like you said, it's if it gets popular, then you suddenly don't like it as much anymore because everybody likes it. I think there was a South Park episode about it where I think it was something like Pokemon, and then when the parents started liking Pokemon, the kids are like, you know what, Pokemon isn't that cool anymore. It's a very weird thing, but I guess it works. Oh boy, Gerudo Valley. Do this, on that, on this, on that, and I don't know how to do it. Still need to draw colors better than this. But I'm learning, I'm learning. Maybe I should do a... So you want to get into Japanese learning? It's gonna get quite some time. I've been doing it for 2.5 years. I'm still so bad at it. Really? I think your pronunciation is pretty good. Like, for example, what was that thing that you said in Japanese? Sensei janai dakedo. Something like that when I called you sensei. That was in the Dark Souls 3 stream, I remember. I have a weird memory that can remember very specific things in its past. I mean, I know that Japanese is very hard because it relies on context, for example, and if you're out of the loop or if you join mid-conversation without reading the atmosphere, people will say, I think it was Kyokat, I don't know, something like that, or KY for short. Man, Japanese language is weird. Or at least that's what I've been told by that friend of mine. Go. Yeah, it's starting to look okay. But I think this part needs to be bigger. It's bigger. It's better. Ladies and gentlemen, it's too much for Mr. Incredible. I still remember what my teacher used to say about the Incredibles movie. It is weird and all hell, and there's not a lot of opportunity to practice it. Yeah, that is true. A friend of mine did have the opportunity to practice his Japanese, but it's not like I don't know, the workplace that he worked at in within my country, they have they have people that can speak Japanese fluently, because, well, they are from Japan, I assume. And he got the chance to practice his Japanese on them, but it's not like not quite on the same level, but he is getting there. He is making some progress from, if I'm weird to believe him, of course. But yeah, I guess that's also how I come to learn English. English isn't my first language, but I speak it relatively okay, and I can make myself understandable, I believe. At least if I believe the chat. I'm Super Laia, also I'm home. Hey, welcome back, Codfisher. Why are you still here? You should go to sleep and rest. but thank you for coming back into my stream. But did you say you were talking about... No, you're... Hang on, let me... I am not gonna take my shirt off, you lecherous person. You are perfectly understandable. Don't worry. Oh, thank you, Frocto. You humbled me. But no, I'm not gonna take my shirt off. Actually, no, think about it. I hate to say this, but I have been considering making loot art of myself, but that's just... I think that's gonna be weird. I mean, I have a loot art tag, but nobody else has made loot art tags of me yet. Or loot art of me yet. No, I'm not sleeping, I'm hungry. Well, you better get to eating. Actually, I don't think it's a good idea to eat right before you sleep. Just eat, stay awake for a while, and then go to sleep. Because I think when you sleep, you digest your food slowly. I think there's a Japanese saying for that. But Fark, no. No, is that also how you see me? Is that how you view me? You're underling? But we can't. You're you're the oh, calm down, Gino. Right, back to the drawing. Jeez, it's getting spicy in here. I haven't got any loots, and I think it's better this way. You know what I think it is. Unless they... I think they can make loots of you if they make a Gajinka instead of... A Gajinka instead of your frog form. Yeah, you know what I mean? Would that be okay? I'm not asking because I'm going to draw loots. I'm just asking out of curiosity, okay? I think I've discussed this with a bunch of other people earlier today. You got any what? Hang on. Let me start. I think it's called, or it's written like Gijeik. Hey, something like this. It's just like a humanoid version of a particular inanimate object. For example, they made loots of Godzilla, so instead of the monster itself, they turned Godzilla into a cute anime girl, for example. I think this is what it's called. I'm not totally sure, but I have seen it before, at least the word itself. I'm not even sure if I pronounced it correctly. It might not even be a Japanese thing. I think it's Japanese? I don't know anymore. Japanese is weird. For me, at least. I've been working on her color for a long time. Let me double check. Guess I could exaggerate the color a little bit more. Actually, it seems to be some sort of Pokemon fetish. Wait, what? Is it really? Oh, hang on, I gotta check this. Uh, Kachinka, I'm kind of scared to look it up. Well, I'm looking it up, and it's not exclusive to Pokemon. I don't think it's even a fetish. It's like humanization of certain animals or characters that aren't human. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could turn it into a fetish. Oh wow, this one is actually no, don't look at too much. According to Google, it's supposed to be a human turning into Pokemon though, not the other way around. Wait, really? Hang on, let me double check that fact real quick. Fact checking, fact checking. Alright, I got the Wikipedia article. Alright, let's get to reading, shall we? Oh, it's called Moe anthropomorphism. In Japanese, it's called Moe Gijinka. It's a form of anthropomorphism in anime and manga where moe qualities are given to non-human beings such as animal, plants, superlatives, entity, and fantastical creatures, objects, concepts, or phenomena. Yeah, you're right. It's the other way around. Alright, in that case... No, wait, that is the thing. Yeah, moe qualities given to non-human beings. So you are a non-human being. Yeah. Wait, I got lied by Google. You were right. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew my fetish. I mean, my facts. Shit. It's not a fetish, by the way. It's just you can look it up yourself. All right, we learned something today. No, frog don't. It's not like that. Did I have a fetish? Nah, you heard perish because people are perishing at Gajinka. That's right. Oh, I love the song. Oh, okay. he fell for it. All right, let's continue with the MAHŌ anthropomorphism. I mean, yeah, the... Oh, sorry, what? God damn it. Oh, so when I'm talking about fetish, then people are starting pouring into the chat. Like, oh, they're woken up. So that's what gets your attention, eh? Uh-huh, I see how it is. There we go. That's a nice tie you have there, man. Actually, let's put a little joke in there. I had to mute for a second and a half, and all I hear is something fetish. No, because... Oh, it had to be fetish, huh? No, I was talking about MAHŌ anthropomorphism, if I pronounced it correctly. I mean, we all know about Hester. No, God, you're still on about that, huh? In that case, I'm gonna tell you guys something about Hess. I approached Hess on this Dojin thing, asking for advice on how to, well, how to start a Dojin, or at least how to host it in the first place. I got a good recommendation because, well, some of you might know her as this weird walking library of doujinshis, and yeah, I guess that's what happens. So that's a big one. Let me and there we go. Yeah, so I was asking her for advice for doujinshi related stuff, and I'm making one myself, and she's interested at how far I've gone. I didn't make any much progress with it, sadly. I only got a couple of sketches and a vague idea of how the story will play out, but I'll see where it goes. I think this will be my last stream for the next couple of days, maybe even for the next couple of weeks, so I can focus more on the other project that I've got going for. And yeah, I hope I can make some major progress with the doujinshis, but I don't want to spend too much time on it. Like, it's not a real serious thing, but to me, it's important to finish it at some capacity. And, a bunch of degenerates, XD. We hear fetish together. I am not a degenerate. That is my girlfriend. Oh, said Codfishy to Dr. Frankie. I mean, two peas in a pot, am I right? Like, then if you both are degenerates, then that's a match made in heaven. The hell is this song? Nah, it's alright. I can probably look it up later. Look, I tried to draw a hand on a tie, but it didn't really translate well. Presto. I've been working on our tie for a while. Nah, it's fine, it's fine. Alright, so that part looks okay-ish. Oh. Alright, now I'm trying to get the shoulder parts right. Mind you, I'm using art from a different artist as reference, so this might not be the most accurate thing to make. But fuck it, let's do it. Let's see how far I can get. I remember something very weirdly. I considered making as an artist when someone makes loot art of one of my characters, and that happened at some point way back when, before I started become Auxilia Geno. So there's this particular group of people that I hang out with, and I started making characters for Killing Floor, and they love it so much that one of them DM'd me asking, is it okay if I make loot art of her? And I was like, oh, sure, go ahead, go for it, yeah. Well, I love to see it, and the end result was amazing. It is actually kind of inspiring when people make Well, any kind of art for you actually, even if it's loot, but only if you're okay with loot art. Me, I'm just used to seeing loot art at this point because that's like the most normal thing you can do as an artist. That being said, I don't draw much loot arts, and I'm considering checking people's tags or loot art tags, and if they don't have any loot art, then I'll make some for them. I mean, if that makes them happy, right? Let's see. The true unifier of mankind, loot. That is not entirely far from the truth, but yes. As a wise man once said, true dick, unity. That quote still... I still remember that quote to this day. It's true though. I think that quote started with the whole Bowsette thing. Man, speaking of Bowsette, that's also an old thing at this point, but it's still going strong in some places. And I'm actually happy that Bowsette is still a thing, even to this day. I mean, imagine you are just a simple Twitter artist, you post funny comics, you had this idea in your head and then you make it, but all of a sudden it just took off like crazy. I would make loot art, but 1, anatomy is bad, 2, I'd get too flossed. Wow. I mean, even if anatomy is bad, it's still much appreciated. And you could learn better anatomy by doing loot arts if the characters that you draw are mostly naked. And that way you can just focus more on the body proportions instead of like things of clothing, for example. Apparently there's a lot of fan games of Bowsette. Yes, I've seen it as well. It's like a whole Mario mod where you play as Bowsette instead of Mario. Or there is a Breath of the Wild mod where you can play as Bowsette. It is... Coomer man will fap to anything. Amen to that. And yeah, like Dr. Frankie said, Godfishy, if it's remotely attractive, then you're pretty much set for life. I'd say give it a shot. Unless it's like, I don't know, just give it a shot. And if you like the drawings you make, then yeah, continue. If you don't like it, then maybe start drawing something else until you get back into the flow of things. I envy people who can actually draw. Every time I grab a pencil, I end up discouraged from how bad it looks. Well, don't be discouraged. I mean, that's how I started as well. I mean, a couple of years back, I wouldn't be able to draw stuff like this, and this is just a result of drawing for a long time. But yeah, like I said before earlier in the stream, this is just a matter of how you perceive things and how you can capture a certain thing onto a canvas. It's difficult, it's gonna take some time, but the end result is worth it. And that's why most artists are just like suffering and feeling well, depressed, for lack of a better term. And art is pain. I mean, that's also why Evangelion got so popular, because the guy who made Evangelion is feeling nothing but pain. I have a severe case of symbol drawing, lol. Symbol drawing is not a bad thing, I feel. I mean, that's why anime is popular, because it's basically just symbol drawing. You might think, oh, anime is like cartoons, how can it be attractive? Well, it's because the minds of people are filling in the blanks. And yeah, I guess symbol drawing is not entirely good, but it's also not entirely bad either. Godfish said to Kawazu Shotaru, "It's okay, I know how you feel. It's okay to get discouraged, but if you really want to learn to draw, just keep going back to it." Exactly, you just keep going back at it. In one of the earlier streams I did, I talked about how I started with literal stick figures with funny faces. And this looks very goofy. But now I'm drawing waifus, and waifus inspires me to draw men more often. Otherwise, if I want to draw myself, it'll look like I'm a waifu, but I'm a guy. But yeah, it's It is discouraging sometimes, but eventually you just do it for yourself. I'm drawing this for myself because when I see art of other people, and I think, oh, that looks really cool. But also, if there's art out there that I really like but doesn't exist yet, I'm like, I like this very specific thing, but it doesn't exist. I'll better just draw it myself then. And so I did. Necro is going to give me a tablet when I get there in August, so I might start drawing. Oh, nice. Well, this tablet I did use. Hang on. I don't understand it's a matter of practice and time. I just gave up sooner than a lot of people. I'd say... Rockdona, I'd say go at your own pace, not at the pace of others, because I have a similar thing with when I learned to play the piano, and I practice for 1 hour a day, but I get discouraged and because of the difficulty of the song, so I just didn't feel like playing music anyway. But eventually I started to play it more and more, not because I have to, but because I want to instead. And I think that motivates me to practice more. Not because I have to, but because I want to. There's this song that I really want to learn, and then I start learning it. And it's kind of the same with art. It's a particular style that I want to learn. And anime, for example, is very hard to master, so I'm just like cautiously study how other people are doing anime, but it's also you learn the anatomy, proportions, and other things that you don't think about. Say goodbye to your eyebrows. No, the eyebrows are still there. You made her angry. Hang on. If you want to make angry. There we go. Symbol drawing. Maya eyebrow emoji. Maya eyebrow emoji. Guess so. There we go. But yeah, point being, just start if you really want to draw, then just start drawing. Just making scribbles and get familiar with the feeling of making lines onto a paper or a tablet or whatever tool you uses. And oh, speaking of tablets, any tablet is fine, by the way, because the tablet that I'm using is it's like a second-hand thing that I just bought from a friend of mine at the academy, and it just works. You might have to install the drivers first, of course, but it works. I even use the pen from my previous tablet, and it again it just works, and that's all I need. And thanks to the tablet that I bought from a friend of mine, I can just start drawing again. And look how far I've come, and I hope, even if you get discouraged easily by looking at artists that are way more experienced than you, not better, but experienced, I hope that at least you put in a little bit of effort to do it for yourself. Not because I say so, but because you want to do it. And these are the skills that you nurture over time. Like, you don't magically get gifted art powers. You get art powers by nurturing them over time. Like, you look at art, you draw art, and then you get the feel for it, gain confidence, you start experimenting more, and then eventually you'll get to a level that you didn't think of reaching. And on that note, I recommend don't delete your old shit drawing. I still have my old drawings saved somewhere, even on paper. And when I feel like I'm inadequate for some reason, then I just look back at the old bad drawings that I used to make, and that alone inspires me to start drawing again. It's like an investment for the future, you know? Like, you look at your shit art and then think of, man, I used to be this bad, but now I can do a little bit better than that. I know it's kind of a weird logic, but it worked for me. Oh, look at that. It actually kind of looks like she... Let me make this background a little bit darker. Yeah. There's nothing in... Oh boy. Yeah, that should be okay. I guess it doesn't... It's not drawing specifically that it applies to, but also a lot of other things as well, like cooking, for example. Some people can't cook at all, but if you just take the time to get familiar with it, not to be better, but familiar with it, then you can probably just start with something simple, a simple dish that you can be considered cooking. I mean, I don't cook that much or that often, but I can do it because I practice it a little bit. The first time was like baking an egg, for example. Everyone can do that, and even if you've never cooked an egg before, it's very easy to do. Wait, did I say cooking or baking? Let's start with baking. You get your frying pan, you put some butter onto it so the egg doesn't stick to the frying pan when you stir it or flip it over. And you can make sunny side ups or scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs are very easy to make, and even if you want to make sunny sides up but add it up with scrambled eggs, then well, it's still edible, right? It shouldn't matter too much. And yeah, and slowly but surely I started to do it more often. I started getting more familiar with the act of cooking, and then I started to be more experimental with it as well. Oh, like I said before with the Steven Universe stuff, if every pork chop were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs. I almost burned my eggs. I mean, generally it caught, it actually caught on fire. Well, at least when you pour cereal in a bowl and put milk onto it, it doesn't catch fire. So yeah, I mean, how would you even catch fire? It's alright. To me, it's actually a strange thing that happens. It's why would it catch fire? Is it like I gotta go. Hope the stream goes well. Have fun. Thank you, Fractodo. I'm glad you could drop by. I very much appreciate your presence here. And good luck, Fractodo. I'll just take the cereal. Yeah, well, if you burn cereal, then that means you have a special gift of burning stuff, I guess. Hmm. I should cook more often. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna cook tomorrow something for myself. But it's always like the same simple dish that I'm familiar with. I want to experience more with cooking, but I just don't have the time, patience for it. And that's why I'm still at a not adequate enough level to start cooking. Sadly. I love the Yoshi's Island soundtrack. I gotta take a sip. I've been talking for 5 hours at this point. Oh no, I have bad news. I'm running out of things to drink. I looked away and got distracted, and under the stuff there was chunks of fruit I didn't see and it flamed up. Oh. Oh no, that's also... You'll get there. Eventually you'll be the best cook in the world. How is this noise? I don't know, but I like the song. I mean, cooking is something you don't really teach, but you... At some point you don't even look at the measurements of how many water or flour you need to make some dish. I almost went for the exchange rate, but I was able to panic blow the flames down. You might be careful with that for next time. If you blow flames, you might fan the flames to even stronger, because essentially what you're doing is giving the flames more oxygen to burn, so it'll get bigger. And I haven't used the stove by myself since then. Oh. Yeah. I think it's a very valuable learning experience when stuff catches on fire when using the stove. Yeah, this looks actually pretty alright. Might change this a little bit. There we go, yeah. Now I use the table grill to cook my eggs, lol. I mean, you gotta start somewhere, right, when cooking eggs. It's more safer and kinda easier. It is. I mean, it doesn't have to be more difficult for no reason, whatever. As long as you can get your eggs baked or cooked or whatever. Yeah, I kind of like the Hime cut, but it's kind of plain. Maybe I can add a highlight. Actually, in that case, I'll probably just have to do it like this. See, do a dance, yeah. I always think that whenever I do a canvas flip. Check that hurt. Actually, I can probably do that. This is weird. Alright, I'm gonna stop, sorry. Oh no, she's getting angry at me. Right, I wanted to fix her collar. But then I started working on her. I know she's morphing. Yes, she is indeed. Alright, I'm gonna try finishing her up. I'll give her the blue color. And start making the background a little bit more lighter. Actually, just... yeah, like this. I call her... Recon. Recon stands for reconnaissance, and that means exploring the area up ahead. At least that's what I think it means. There's also infiltrate and exfiltrate. I've never heard the term exfiltrate before until the Phantom Pain came about. Do these fine ladies have names, or are they just doodle-doodles? They are... If you are my follower, then you are a member of MAHŌ OPS. I guess they are called little birds. Yeah, you know what? If I had a fan name that I would to use, my fan name would be Little Birds. Why? Because of the phrase "a little bird told me." Yeah. And if I ever want to do, if I ever reach affiliate and have my own channel points, then my channel points will be Intel, because you know, a little bird told me. Should I just start every stream with, hello, little birds, I am Axelia Genome. Yeah, alright. I'll think about it. I have a whole lore plant inside my head. To make use of that lore, I'm gonna make comics based on that, like Yon Koma, like 4 Coma. See, can I... oh. 4 Coma style comics. If you're familiar with that term, then yeah, then you basically get the gist of it. Maybe animations and maybe even more than that, but for now I'll just start slow, because this is like a... You know what? This whole VTuber thing is like a spur of the moment, and I'm kind of glad that I started it in the first place. Well, not the VTubing, but starting doing it myself. I met some very nice people, I was inspired, and I feel like I can do a lot of things. Let's see. Oh, this is a funky song. You know what? I should start looking up what some of these songs are called. Yeah, it's something like that. Actually, I might even increase the size of her side head. Actually, I might even put it on top of her head. Yeah, head accessories. Alright, now we're talking, now we're talking. Right, remove the antenna, and place it over here. Alright, how many people are watching my stream right now? Because there's something I want to try. Hello! Oh, nobody saw anything. Alright, let's continue. Do they also eat croutons straight out of the bag? I think they do. No, you saw nothing. You saw... What was that? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe we'll get to see more in the future. It looks like you're the only one who saw, so if anyone else is listening to this and just realized that you missed something... Oh, Dr. Frankie, you saw it as well. I think I stirred the beehive. Or the hornet's nest, depending on... I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve, so don't you worry about that. It's... You don't point your gun at me. Guns don't do anything against me. As a matter of fact, I am hiding behind them. Good luck getting past them. Let's see. And something like that. Yeah. Actually, I might use a reference for this one because I have drawn something like this earlier. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I can use this. So, the target I have has something like this on top. Like, it's like, well... And drawing equipment on top of heads is very difficult if you... Man, this sounds actually really amazing. I wish I could play stuff like this. Something like that. Maybe a little bit thinner. There we go. And everybody forget what they saw. Marvelous. It'll probably make sense later in the future, if I'm still around, that is. But we'll see, we'll see. I will never forget. I'm sure you'll never forget. Oh, this is fun. That being said, doing animations with lore stuff that I have in mind will be very difficult, and I don't think, you know what, I can still dream. I can still be hopeful that I'll manage to make something, or some form of animations, except for me talking, I mean. Yeah, she looks kind of cool. I'm thinking of... let me sketch this real quick. So, if I want to have a side view of her head... there's her hair. Sure. Little look. Yeah, and then there is that one thing. Oh. I'm being Mr. Steal Your Girl. No, don't do that. She's a valuable member of... I mean, what are you talking about? I have no idea what you mean. There's no girl in here. No girls allowed, except for those in the chat. You guys are swell. Alright, this would be probably her side film. Girls have cooties. Scientifically proven. I'm sure they... good thing I'm vaccinated against cooties. Oh no, we're not going to have a gender war in here, do we? I want my chat to be squeaky clean, whereas at least as clean as possible, if possible, that is. I know I'm getting too in-depth on this part. But yeah, this is basically what she looks like from the side. Like, she has... the back side of her head is also covered, so that's why you only see the front side of it. That makes sense. Alright. Delete this. I might sit... no, I'm gonna delete this, otherwise it's gonna be cluttering up my stream. I'm actually very happy how she turned out. Man, a couple of hours ago I was like, yeah, I don't think I'll ever be able to finish this, but now, look at this. Bodysuits, man, it does wonders. Right, let's try making the kneecaps a little bit shinier. Yeah, good enough. Right, that's out of the way. Let's start with recon again. I might actually open up Twitter to look for those kinds of art styles. Think so specific. I'm gonna take a look, see if I can find anything. There are a couple of streamers that has this aesthetic going on for them, and I fucking love it for it. I don't know who this artist is, but this looks promising. Alright, I really like their art. I'm gonna follow them. If you follow me, then you can probably just see what I'm looking at. Kind of samey, but I like their style. Alright, now I'm gonna look for it in my reference folder. Actually, I think I have a separate folder for all of that kind of stuff. Let's see. Wait, did you say you have a wait, you didn't know? It's right there in my, Alright, you know what? I'm gonna... if you look at my channel, Twitch channel, there is... let me open up my own channel. There we go. If you look below in the About section, it says Twitter HQ and YouTube Storage. YouTube Storage is basically just my my vault archive, and Twitter HQ is where I show my activities. I show my art and all that kind of stuff. I barely touch Twitter, but I'll still follow you. Oh, thank you. Do be careful though on Twitter. If you're not entirely familiar with the Twitter stuff, Twitter can be a good place to share art or find other people's art, but other people are going to be a bit crazy about certain opinions. Doesn't matter if they're artists or not, or random people that share their thoughts on something. There can be some nasty stuff happening on Twitter, but if you're not really focused on that, or if you don't follow people that are spouting nonsense, for lack of a better term, then you should be okay. There is this one guy that I follow on Twitter because he was following me, and I was like, oh, okay. And then he started saying some weird stuff about some things, and I was like, you know what, I'm sorry, but you and I don't really vibe well together, so I unfollowed him. But yeah, that's what happened. I think there's also people that are unfollowing me for whatever reason, but if they don't like the vibe of my vibe, then yeah, sure, unfollow me if that's yeah. Oh, don't worry, I've touched Loot Art Twitter. Oh, never mind. Loot Art Twitter. I mean, that's also what it's used for. Oh. I'm considering doing a cover of Gorillaz, Clint Eastwood. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless. Not for long, the future, it's coming on. Your opinions always tend to be a bit sus sometimes. Yeah, that is true. I mean, everyone is entitled to their opinion. They can say whatever they want, but at some point, it's a bit too much, you know? Hmm. Yeah, okay. Oh, right, I was looking for some references. Probably have to store all my reference folder into a external hard drive. Otherwise, it's getting a bit crowded. Or I could split them up, but then it kind of defeats the purpose. Oh, she looks cool. Not what I'm looking for. They look kind of cool, but a bit more too modern. Have you ever tried blue chips? I have no idea what that is or what it means. Let me look it up. Blue chips. Is it like an edible thing or? It's a college basketball. What? American basketball drama film. I think you mean something else. Because you said tried blue chips. What is this blue chip that you speak of? I'm very curious. It's like a healthy chip, but it's blue? I still don't know what it is. But to answer your question, no, I don't think I've ever tried blue chips before. I think her ear's a bit too forward. I don't know the brand and sometimes see them at the store. I don't think they're available in Europe land where I'm at, but I think I can get them imported if I ask them nicely enough, because there's some stores that are importing candies from America, and then I can get a little taste of American candy or potato chips or whatever. I was just curious. Oh, that's alright, that's right. I don't think I've ever heard blue chips before. Now I think about it, where I'm at, we didn't have, for example, Five Guys burgers or fries. But after a few years, it started opening up nearby. I was like, you know what, I could go for some burgers, and it's pretty good. I've heard about the food chain before, and I think in the media, but they were never here in Europe land. So having them here for the first time, it was like, oh, that's actually kind of cool. And the food chain started to open up in different countries as well. I mean, it's kind of like the McDonald's, because in East Asia, they serve spaghetti on the McDonald's menu. It's kind of weird, but they do that there. I had some of them before, and it was actually pretty decent. It's not really like tradizionale spaghetti or something, but it's more like serviceable, good, tasty spaghetti that gets you through the day. But on the topic of blue chips, if I'll give it a try if I can get my hands on it. If it's like if it's a thing that I can get here over here. Otherwise, I'll have to expand my resources. See if I can get my hands on it. There we go. I might continue with the legs. Wait, hang on, this is the soundtrack for Animal Crossing, yeah. Oh, I found it. Right, this looks actually pretty nice. They have spats? Even longer legs. Or longer spats, I mean. Right, let's give it a shot. So, this one is basically jet black. But it has to be a little bit more... Let's clean this up a little bit. I was considering on playing and finishing Dead Space, but I don't know, I was kind of in a drawing mood because the last drawing stream that I did today was kind of short. I was like, you know, I can do better than that. So I did. And now you guys get 3 hours extra of me drawing this thing while talking about nonsense. This kind of looks like... Hang on, right? Yeah, cat ears. I guess I could do it like that. No, you know what, let's not. Maybe I can add this later if I'm done rendering it. A little bit smaller. A little bit of lump. Oh, shave it off. That should do it. Right, this like looks weird as hell. Right, to fix this, I'm thinking of like this, like this. Make the heels a little bit. Oh, that looks kind of okay-ish. Bit more bigger toes. I thought it was funny how you raided Erex and I stayed there for pretty much the whole day and then came back to stream again. Yes, it all comes back around to Genome, I guess. I mean, I actually didn't want to stream more than once per day, but I guess it's a good thing that I did. Well, not just to get my streaming reps in, but also to get more, to be ready and available when I wanted to stream. There is a whole setup involved with starting a stream. Like you have to post your updates on Twitter or just edit the FOD file, I guess. Yeah, the stream info, I mean. And then you have to make sure everything is alright, it's set up, the sound is alright. The beginning of I think the previous stream, yeah, it was the previous stream where it happened, where no one could hear me for whatever reason. And that's because the audio settings changed for whatever reason. That is nuts. Auxilia, what are you gonna call your points? Oh yeah, I already talked about it a little bit before. My channel points will be Intel, yeah, because you are giving me Intel, and as a reward, I'm gonna do, I don't know, drink more water, I guess. Well, now we're on the topic of channel points. I am looking into using her as a transition, or at least as a something that you can redeem. So if you redeem her related, then you get to see a short animation of her, and then something happens. I don't want to spoil just yet what is going to happen, but if it's gonna work, then it'll be amazing. So I better get started on that animation reps. But first I'm gonna do some drawing reps. Oh jeez, I'm almost affiliate. Oh god, I'm not ready. It's like becoming a dad. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so my channel points will be Intel, I suppose. Wait a minute, this one is weird. Yeah, this is weird. Alright, I'm gonna fix that shoulder. Will I be able to drown you like I drowned Arax? Oh my god, did he drown? I'd say no, because I'm smarter than that. I'm gonna put a cooldown on my hydration points, because I know there's a thing that you can do with the channel points where you can put it on cooldown, so you don't get people overusing it. Don't worry, there's probably something else that I can not have a cooldown on it. So then you can just spam it as much as you want. Actually, I'm not sure how the channel points work. I might look into it if if I reach the affiliate. Man, I can believe I'm almost affiliate at this point. I still want to do the collab with that mysterious person that I keep mentioning. What about Headband Redeem? I guess that could also work. Oh, speaking of iPad redeems, I have an idea on how to do that because I can also eat. Then we have an eating redeem, so you can just watch me eat. Although it might take a while before I can finish my hatpad redeems, or I can just do it very cheaply and then just you know, put a different animation on top of it. But we'll see, we'll see. Ah, this is some good stuff. All right, let me put this away. There we go. All right, back to the drawing. I can do stuff like this. I never get over your emails. It looks so good. Thank you, thank you. You flatter me so much. Maybe I'll never get a live 2D model in the first place because doing these kinds of emotes is way more fun than just having my live 2D avatar making a silly face. Then again, I could commission someone else to do the live 2D model instead of doing it myself. I mean, I know I'm a jack of all trades, master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. But I still like to learn how to do live 2D models. I have a couple ideas of character designs that I kind of want to experiment on. Oh no, her top body is too small. Wait, but I can fix this. Hang on. Select this whole top part. Select this part as well. Copy it and resize. Something like this. Well, the codex of Metal Gear Solid is a great idea. I really like the retro pixel art look. It's actually not pixel art, it's just like drawn in a low resolution, so you get this like pixel-like effect. But thank you, thank you. And as for the Metal Gear Solid stuff, I am planning to make a codec transition. Like whenever I get a call or whenever I go to the talk screen, then the codec animation will play like in the games. Ooh, yeah. I mean, doing stuff like this is a lot of work, and I don't think I'll get stuff like this done within this year. It would be nice though, but I don't think I'll get it done. But yeah, I've got a couple of ideas of what I want to do with all of this. Oh, I think it's too large. Alright, let's shrink it again. Man, proportions are hard, but I still learning. Learning and yearning, while the books are turning. Things are churning, stirring, burning, gurning. Yeah, good enough. There we go. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it quits for today. I've streamed twice now, and you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna continue with the lives because I'll leave this unfinished, and it's gonna be bothering me for the rest of the week. Alright, I'll finish this up real quick. Like I said half an hour ago. But yeah, after this I'm gonna call it quits for today. This will probably be the last stream for I think a couple of days at least, so I can just focus on the other project that I'm working on, as well as other arts that I want to work on, because it wasn't supposed to be like this that I for streaming, but eventually it still ended up this way. But yeah. Alright, it was nice to see you again today. It was nice to see you again today as well, and I'm glad you all could make it. Actually, I could probably rate someone else this time as well. Actually, I shouldn't forget to end the stream like I did last time. I hope you have such a good rest of project working. Yeah, thank you. I wish you a good rest, even though you came here out of your own volition and without being forced to. Let's see, let's see, let's see. That's bad. God damn, I think I'm gonna stick here for another half an hour if this keeps up. Who's gonna adopt me again today? Let's find out, shall we? Alright, I'll leave it like this and start a raid. Oh. Alright, I got a couple of options. Let's start... You know what? Yeah, let's raid Frog Dodo. He was here earlier today, and I really like the guy. He put me in his Darkest Dungeon stream. Oh wait, before I do that, let me look at you guys and switch over to the talking screen. Hey, look, the latest follower is Teresia's Bazaar. Okay, you're a friend of mine, Stereo HD. Oh, okay. I'll give that a look, but I'm gonna what was this short title? Don't worry about it, Doctor. Maybe for next time. I'm gonna follow this friend of yours. Start raid. Go. And 10 seconds. Alright, 1 viewer ready to raid. 4 viewers ready. Alright. We got a whole battalion coming up to Showtime. Everything is ready. Before I raid, I'm going to have to... Let's see. Oh no, I lost him. What's this? That is weird. Why isn't he on there? Wait, I don't see the join raid button. But hang on, I'm not raiding just yet. Don't worry. I'm still fiddling around with the Twitch thing because I want to watch his stream, but I don't see him here, which is very weird. That's great. I'm gonna look him. Oh, there he is. That is weird. It says that he isn't. That is weird. It says that he isn't. Oh, right. All right. Now I understand why it is. He isn't streaming right now. Hang on. Alright, you know what? Let's raid someone else this time. Because I was confused at why he wasn't online. And it turns out it was because he isn't online. Alright, we still got time. Let's take our time and raid someone called... Oh boy. Stereo HD. I hope I picked the right channel for this. You're doing art, is that right, Dr. Frankie? There is... I think there's only one Stereo HD. Yeah. Let's see. Yes, alright, that's the one. Alright. We are setting up Stereo HD. Yeah, they are live. Let's see. That ought to do it. Alright. Thank you guys everyone for coming, and I'm going to start the raid soon. And with that out of the way, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.